see. Okay, let's prepare this stream at roughly the right time that I hope to be streaming more often. So let's see.
They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
Huh. Just realized what I should have done with this starting screen. Should have left a hole. Okay, never mind. What I wanted to do now is quickly test whether it actually works. So my channel comes up as streaming, which is good. Game is right. Okay. It seems I'm hopefully articulating well enough. Should be okay given I'm wearing headphones.
Doesn't mean he's any less guilty. He should pay.
Okay, let's just see if the chat shows up.
Sun's making a show of it.
Yes, okay, that works as well. So I think we should be good. And, oh, I wanted to tweet out that I'm streaming. It's the last thing I should do before I actually start the stream. Okay.
What on earth were the Vanguard doing?
So I will try not to be quiet for the rest. I was just typing a tweet without reading it out loud is kind of beyond the scope of my abilities, so I thought I'd not do that.
Is that really all you have?
Come on, tweet, post. Actually, I was kind of hoping that I could take advantage of the cross-posting support of one of the other services, but it seems that is stuck somehow. So let's just manually post that for now.
Transport to Mainspring.
At least the other services get it. Okay, and if the other one ever goes through, let's just cancel the last one. Okay. Good. Everything ready for a nice relaxing stream. So let's do that. And here we have our nice strum. Yeah, you can tell I'm being horribly creative today.
They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
General warning, I'll be... Oh. Didn't even notice those kites. Do anything with them? No. Well, yeah, so Horizon Zero Dawn. I love this game, and we have a mission to play, at least one. Let's see though what other quests we have. So the Grave Horde would be main. Let's see, Honor the Fallen. That's a smaller mission, but it's nearby, so let's do that first, and then it will come back to that mission anyway.
Anything left of him for the Ocelot to take.
So we're here in the Sun King's city, in the Karja city. What's the city called? Meridian is what it's called. So that's an early... Oh, I can't jump up there. Pity. I wanted to take a shortcut by climbing over that, but no, you can only do that on mountains, apparently. Well, proper mountains, not this mesa slash city. Interesting. So two go down there. Didn't we have a third one? Yeah, okay. So let's try that one first.
Check out these wares.
I'm starting to like this.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Some nice
Merchant over in Osirad.
pathfinding going on here. Oh, interesting. Now it's leading the others as well. Okay, so I guess the third one is somewhere closer here, and the others are down and across.
And to take over my brothers.
I'm sorry, Aloy, I don't want to make you run. But otherwise, this game gets so boring if we're just walking leisurely everywhere. Walking everywhere, leisurely even. I cannot word order today. So, 100 meters. That should be fine. Less than 50 left.
This must be the Shrine of Kings that Milan told me about.
It may have been meant for the Mad Sun King, but it's ours now.
It's a nice shrine.
Every time I go near the statue...
I just rode through it.
That thing. We deserve to have a look.
It may have been meant for the Mad Sun King, but it's ours now.
It's a public monument, not his private shrine.
You won't get in there. That dried-up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine, anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try
Right.
me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Oseram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
Where is
It's ours
this?
now. It's a public monument, not his private shrine.
Okay, here. Those people are apparently calling.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
Jesus. He has a really high opinion of everyone.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
Ah.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
Yeah, so the previous Sun King was dethroned a while ago because he kept sending people into this Sun Circle, which was like a, well, essentially an arena where people got killed, and or sacrificed, and this guy seems to be pining for those old days, apparently.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill a Sun King. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
Right.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone.
Yeah, so he's obviously still sympathizing with the old guard that was driven out of the city.
I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
What do I say?
You don't believe in the throne, the priesthood, the army, or the city, so I guess you have no authority here.
I have the authority of the sun.
Then call it for help. No one else will listen.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Rumor has it there are folks in the claim who think
Yay!
out here in Meridian.
So I guess we'll check out this cool temple. Ooh. Pretty waterfalls too.
Looks like you work here. Got another light.
Nice.
Kept the wheel turning all day. From either forge, I believe I learned a drink or two.
Let's have a look at how this really looks. Okay. Oh. That Sun King monument doesn't have a head anymore. That explains why I thought I'd have to turn up higher to see the head. Okay. But that's pretty.
Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges, well-paid work, decent liquor.
You look well.
That was that one voice that just spoke. That was the voice actor from Geralt of Rivia, wasn't it? The Witcher. Yeah, that one. We have places to be. Let's wait here a little for him to say some more.
Hope everything's in order for you.
Yeah. He sounds like the Witcher voice actor.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
Whole world feels like a lit kiln today.
He's not really happy.
Hey. You look strong enough to man a forge.
Yeah, that was the Geralt voice.
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Erend. There's a man who knows how to enjoy life.
Isn't it?
We teach the Karja nothing else. Steal to my soul. We'll teach them how to hold their liquor.
Oseram don't always take kindly to strangers. Keep that in mind.
Or at least someone doing a similarly low-voiced voice, like trying to speak as raspy as the Geralt, the Witcher voice actor. What was that? Okay, they're both over there.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
I'm running past. There is no loitering. That's, you know, like these random phrases are, you know, like you need that to make stuff seem alive, but they fall flat on their face in a game when something like this happens, when a phrase indicates that someone is actually there too long, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna mark up each phrase for, you know, like that you record for that, and add mechanisms to detect that that the player did
I'll find a use for you.
stayed longer near it, or just ran by, and then say, okay, pick another phrase? Just complicate the system. Okay, so I guess we're supposed to go down here somewhere. Oh. Hi, you. Let's see. Let's use the regular arrows. Let's see, there's one, there's two, there's three. That's it, I think. So can we sneak up on one? Maybe hack you, and then we can... apparently that's the only way for me to get past you. I'm not really... Well, I could probably have snuck past them, come to think of it, but... well, we can leave you here, we've hacked you. So let's head on and grab any medicinal plants we can. Oh, and drink one of those potions so we're at full health. Let's save. I still don't know what this dinging sound is. Oops. Okay. That was my cell phone ringing. I hope it didn't show up on stream too badly. And well, that's fire cone. Well, I'm just trying to grab any medicinal plants I walk past, so that I'm healthy. And can heal myself quickly during battle, even should I be out of potions or something. Like the potions that you can see in the lower left here are the those are, oops, what's that? Oh, it's just you, okay. Hasn't spotted me or anything. Well, those potions are, they give a bigger boost of health. Like this first one that I have 5 of only gives gives maybe 1 segment, and this one gives I think full health, or at least half of it. You guys make noises that are weird. Whereas the medicine pouch stuff that I get, that is shown by that green bar here, with the plus meaning like 1 full bar essentially. So I have 3 bars, well, 2 and that percentage that you see here, what are they called? Of herbs or medicinal plants to heal myself if need be. And those essentially just fill up however many herbs you have and what you need. So like whatever is the smaller of the two. Which is nice because you know, you can just go, okay, I need to be at full health, but it can take, you know, like it can fill partially, whereas if you use a potion, then always that whole potion is gone, even if you only refilled your health for 1 segment. They're still back there, okay. Still a way to go before we sleep. Oh. There's another one here.
Get the upper hand.
Oh. Shouldn't have jumped into that. Okay, that worked. And you know, like this amount of health, like if I used a potion for that, that would be kind of wasteful, but here I can just use the medicinal plants. On the other hand, I can only carry a certain number of potions. So it's always a trade-off, like which one do you prefer to use? Oh, there's leftover stuff here. Oh no, that's another watcher, okay. He just has money with it. Or it just has money with it. Interesting music.
This must be the Sun's Climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark.
Yeah, so these are like jobs a priest gave us, one of the progressive priests, who said, yeah, we need someone to go out there and let all the foreigners that want to discover like our religion and, you know, that we need to make amends to. We need to talk to those people and make sure they get what they need. That's why we're running around here. It's up there. Ah, okay, here's a path. Just thinking like how much... Come on. Hold still. I just need your juicy meat and maybe your bones. Yes. Thank you. Let's see what we'll see up there. What do you think? I don't know, I think... Oh. Probably some machines. Oh yeah, there's one of the birds. They're probably not very friendly.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Oh, I should have probably taken a fire arrow. Where's the other one? That's not good. Oh, okay, somewhere up there. Uh-oh. That's not going too well. Where the heck are you? Up there?
Here we go again.
Well, I guess I'll go up and hope that there's more room up there to fight them. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, okay, it actually worked. That's nice. Oops. I should probably use a cold protection thing here. I'm not doing too well here. Got one. Okay. I got them. Okay. That was a little more intense than I thought. Ah, damn it! I should have used a healing potion here. Not my carefully collected herbs. So I guess we've gotten rid of the Glinthawks, and that means people can go here again. Ah, and here's someone to talk to. Hello?
You are a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Carja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away.
Yay.
You have my thanks, Hunter.
And also a few Glinthawk parts. Nothing special that we can see about it. Too bad. Okay, so where is the last point? 200 meters and of course down. Don't mind me, just admiring the scenery. Oh. Did we forget something? Or did we accidentally shoot a turkey when we were shooting for the others? For the Glinthawks? I wonder, like we've found out during previous missions that most of these machines were built by companies like of our time, basically, like my time, not Aloy's time, which is a couple centuries later, and anyway, and so we've gotten the official names of a few of the enemies, but most still have like the traditional names that the natives here gave them. So I'm kind of wondering which one it is. Somehow let's see if I can adjust that a little, and hopefully that will kind of sounds like I'm breathing into the microphone. And it's echoing through the headphones, which is weird.
This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes.
Oh, kill the snap maws, right. One. Where's the other? Oh, there. I guess those are two. Now I could use heavy artillery. Okay, let's see. Can we run over here? I haven't visited a save point in a while. There's actually one behind us. Maybe I should go there before I converse the snap moss. Oh, So it's over there somewhere. Yeah, okay. I see it on my compass up there. Why didn't I just look at that? Okay, that was just the campfire. I thought it was a signal.
Looks
Somehow
good.
I always press the button in a way that makes it seem to the game as if I'm hitting it twice. Which is weird. Okay, so we've saved and now we can go and play with the little alligator robots. Blah blah. I still cannot word today. I would have thought that a few hours after I told that to a friend it would finally have finished. And would have improved, I mean. But as you can tell, nope, still no words. So, let's maybe do that with a little more preparation. I think fire is what I should use against them. So let's put up a few traps. Switch to fire arrows and maybe pre-select down here one of the fire traps. And we can hopefully just start shooting. Oh.
Red light means trouble.
Oops. I forgot to craft ammo, that's not good. Uh-oh. What did I want to do? Alright, I wanted to take another of these. Oh, that's not good. Okay, come on here. Come here.
Stay down.
Yes, yes, good. Oops. They're all coming here at the same time, that's not good.
Here we are again, where we never left.
Oh, okay, I got them. Okay, let's pick up our remaining blast wires. Wow, that's the first time I noticed that sound when picking up those wires. Okay, let's see, where is our healing potion? Here. A little bit more. We've got a lot of loot from those. That should be good as well. And now, what do we do now? Well, we go and ask this lady, because that's our mission objective. Talk to the Utaru pilgrim. Don't even remember why she wanted to go here.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and... Oh.
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
That was a bit sad. I mean, all the stories were kind of sad, but somehow... I don't know. This one made me sadder than the others for some reason. Lunch. It reminds me, skill points you only have one. Let's see if there are any upgrades we can afford. Traps or rope caster? I've never used the rope caster yet, but I'm using the traps a lot. So let's use that first. Okay, and I guess we need turkey skin for the rope caster upgrade as well. Okay, and the traps pouch is now done. So let's see, so we can have 12 traps now. Okay. Potions. More meat, but at least we have a few potions again. Oh, right, we used these guys. Resist freeze. Oh, I need actually freeze iron and shock wax root. Okay. There's a lot of that stuff here, I think. Just now when I think, oh, I can now use the other plants, I find medicinal plants everywhere. Shock wax. Oh. Okay. Almost refilled. Good. So, yeah, that's what we have to do. Collect stuff we need for our upgrades and potions that protect us and things like that. I mean, I'm playing this here on easy, so it's not as if it's quite as urgent to do all these things. There's more of those guys. Freezer iron wood. Okay, so we have that as well. No, but there's a turkey.
Tasty.
Maybe tasty, but it had no turkey skin for us. Ah, wrong button. There's another turkey. I guess he's too far away to mark. Let's use an arrow. Seems to have turkey bone. Also rare, but not as rare as the turkey skin. But I need the turkey skin, you know. Okay, let's go. Ooh, do we get an elevator ride again? There are actual elevators in this game.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Kind of nice that they have these phrases that just topple. Oh yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to topple anything over here. Yeah, it's nice that she has these phrases like, oh, these are helpful. Bitter though, gives it a little bit of personality. I mean, you hear them pretty repeatedly, so of course they kind of get annoying after a while. But they're actually pretty good in this game with giving you enough phrases.
Fishing? I'd say the Katewing can land a fish as big as a boy with those. I'll be doing this till I meet the moon, I'm sure.
Okay, he's fishing. Over there somewhere is where we gotta go. So let's see what we can do there. Oops, forgot to jump. Steal some money from crates that are around.
I'll give you a good price. Find goods for a fair price.
But it's growing on me.
Okay, so we're supposed to go up there.
Buy what you need. Leave the
But
rest.
there is an exclamation mark over here, which usually means
Find goods for a fair price.
extra missions.
Last Karja I spoke to told me to go home. Well, the Sundom's my home.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Bickering people, I like it.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court, like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress. Long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Scroungers?
Okay, can I actually... Yeah.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay...
The price you have to pay? The snap-maw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
Charming people.
Stealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
I've been thinking about the place. Not place really.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Yay, we're level 29. And this looks interesting, I think, these
Take a look at these wares.
machine parts and things.
You'll regret
It feels a bit almost disrespectful if you think like what you could probably build out of such machine parts.
Crazy awesome.
And they just use them for the metal essentially. But I mean, that's the culture. It's a post-apocalyptic one.
Don't pass up these goods.
Okay, now I think we had another quest to finish. Somewhere up there, apparently.
Won't find better wares.
There's an elevator.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
You know what that means.
Don't let your guard down.
See you later, elevator. Dee 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 dee. After a while, crocodile. Do 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 do. See you later, elevator. I wonder if that's a load tunnel. Like, it's a, you know, many games have areas where you know, where they need to load a lot of scenery or even an entirely different map. Like the most famous one of those is probably the Mass Effect elevators in the original Mass Effect. And you know, they're essentially they just like by putting you in the elevator and preventing you from, you know, like walking too far and things, they know that they can, while you're going down and maybe not even seeing much, can already load like the lower stuff, the lower levels that you're going to, and unload the stuff that they used for the upper levels that you went away from. And so, you know, they can, you know, like reuse memory quickly, and you know, you won't see like parts of the map slowly tumbling in. And you know, in this case, this is because you're going straight up. So that means like usually when you look like outwards towards like if you just walk forward, they can just, you know, load everything like 50 meters around you or something and make sure that no spot lets you see more than 50 meters into the distance or something. And then as you move forward, they can load like, you know, like 2-meter chunks or something ahead of you, like on the outside area that you're away from. You know, so you don't even see that new stuff because it's, you know, like somewhere in the fog or whatever. And of course, if you're going straight up, they're replacing like all the 50 meters you can see in one go. And that means, you know, if they can only, like, at your run speed load 2 meters,
Tried to kill our Sun King.
then they wouldn't be, you would actually see the upper levels loading in. And so that's why they put you, like, in a little elevator or something to make you, you know, to make you not see how stuff disappears and not need to see much, because you only see the elevator shaft around you, which they can load at the 2-meter speed. But since you're going upwards more slowly, they'll then in the process load the horizontal new additions of scenery.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
Okay, so we've done this quest. Are again in the middle of the city. But okay, let's zoom out and just do this main quest then. And we have a city nearby. So let's travel there. Yeah. Anyway, it's really interesting. Like, it takes a little while to like prepare, you know, like to get the graphics from disk for the textures that are painted on the models, because usually a model is just, you know, a simple shape, and then most of the complex shapes, and especially the bas relief things and you know, like little ridges and things in an object are basically painted on. It's a little more complex than that. They have, like, at the point where the lighting is applied, they have something that tells them where the ridges are higher and lower, and so they use that for the lighting, and so it looks as if it wasn't flat, but instead what they're doing is basically just very, very quickly painting shadows and light. Okay, somewhere over there is where we're supposed to go. Well, I'll go this way and see if that leads us the right way, and if not, then we can always jump down over there again. Rappel down even. Oh no, right, this stops here, right? It's 300 meters past. Let's see if we can go up there. Anyway, and so, since, you know, loading, like, these images from disk that are painted on the sides, and all the, like, you know, like, if they have a cylinder, then what they're really doing is, for a game, they're saving... Oh, that doesn't look like I can go there. That's probably just a stopover.
Easier when I was a kid.
What? What was easier when she was a kid? That's a pity. Sometimes I'm close to something and they assume I saw it. Or maybe, you know, I turned past it quickly, but I didn't really notice it. And then she addresses it, and I'm going, like, I have no idea what she's talking about. That was actually there in the downstairs area there. It was like that. Downstairs is especially good. Like here, oh no, it's one down. One more down. Here. When you walk past here, you know, you come in here,
Nora,
and you see this painting.
she exiled to wander?
And then it says, you know, she says, oh, this is how they got over the mountain. And I'm going like, what? There's a painting. Does it tell the story or what? And then after a while I saw this rappelling, this rope here, where you can slide down and go like, no, but that's only how you get down. And then after a while only I noticed, oh yeah, there's the painting on the ridges, which is a more subtle version of the ones that we've had before, where you can, you know, climb on them. And once I realized that, okay, I had found the way, but like, I hadn't really seen it. But I mean, I guess it was a good hint, because I knew, okay, there has to be some other way here.
Travel well.
But anyway, so I was actually talking about, yeah, how they save 3D models, and you know what they do is, like, for a cylinder, which would, like, you know, like her upper arm would just be a cylinder basically, and or maybe 2 or 3, you know, like slightly conical cylinders. But so what they do is they just like first you can't really do circles, so what they usually do is or rather circles would be very expensive to calculate, so what they usually do is they do polygons, which, you know, like they can be, like if you have a shape with, you know, like 20 corners, so not a square which has 4 corners, but like something with 20 such corners, then they're so close together and the stretches of straight between them are so short that it from a distance looks as if it was circular, and if you get closer you realize, okay, it's actually slightly flattened segments that are combined, and that's what they do here. And so to save that to disk, of course, they have to save like the coordinates of each of these points. Well, I guess we have to climb here somehow.
Travel well.
Let's see, there is something over there. Anyway, and so, you know, like if you look at a character like Aloy, there is actually a lot of points that are combined, and then there's some smoothing done and things like that to make it look round. And the textures painted on also hide like some of the corners and things like that. So it's a combination of several mechanisms. And you know, like if you look at her hand or something, like the way it's modeled, well, this one is actually, but with this one, this hand, you kind of see, like you actually see veins and things. Of course, the individual veins on the hand are basically painted on, but there's still enough detail, and so that's, you know, like a huge number of points to give that human-like organic shape. And so that uses a bit of disk space and needs to be loaded. Although the textures are usually the more complex thing. But also, like, many textures are not just one texture. They're like 3 or 4 textures overlain over each other, and maybe with a little distance between them or something, like several shapes or whatever. And depending on the lighting, you know, that's calculated in there. And there's a lot of tricks going on there. But so you have a lot of textures that need to be loaded for a character, and texture-like things and all that takes memory and time. Oh, I think we can climb here. Okay. Okay. And oh, and I guess those are supposed to be arrows pointing in which way we're supposed to go. Yeah. Oh. There's a bit of yellow paint here. And there's that yellow climbing rope, so we should be able to get here. Oh, we probably have to jump on this thing. Almost fell down. Okay, now. And now we're high enough for this one. Okay. Yeah, these, like this yellow is like the usual climbing indicator. And so the other ones was a little bit too subtle. Okay. Now I think that... No! Damn it. Damn it, Janet. Anyway, did we take... No, we didn't take any damage at least. And anyway, so that's why you need load corridors or load tunnels, which, like in many games, are literally tunnels. You know, like an elevator kind of functions the same way. But like a load tunnel in the literal sense usually means that okay. Usually is like just a long corridor which is between two maps essentially, and so as you walk into the corridor, like with the elevator, they can unload the entire level behind you, you know, and the door behind you closes usually, and then you can't look back, and they can unload the entire map behind you, free up that memory, and then as you walk through that corridor, which is, you know, still part of the previous level and has already been loaded, they will load ahead of you more of the scenery and then can kind of catch up. And usually they and also it's sometimes done as like those little, like often in games you see streets that will where do I go next? Anyway, so often in games you see streets here. So often you will see streets that, or paths or roads or whatever you want to call them. Yay. That should be a nice view. Oh, pretty good. Oh, we can see that huge tower there. That was already there when they arrived, so my suspicion is that will be something related to the machines and their origin. Anyway, so if you look at the way we were at load corridors, I lost my train of thought because I was searching for the way. So what you run through, yeah. So there are some corridors that are like there's a straight road, and then at the side suddenly the road splits around like a middle column or something, and then rejoins behind the column, or like a short little wall. And so that means you have to walk around this little wall, although all you're doing is really going straight ahead. And that's also a mechanism intended for load corridors, really. Because it means you cannot see what is behind it. So if they expect you to, you know, not walk, you know, like if it's a natural border between two areas where you usually don't cross, then that is one way they can use to actually show you that. So where are we supposed to... Oh, we're here. Okay, I guess I was totally in the wrong place and I'm not supposed to walk there, I guess. Let's see if we can walk through here while we're here. Wait, what? What? Where? Oh, okay, it shows me the flag, not where it is, where I put it, but like where it tells me to go. So I guess this was pointless. Anyway, so my guess is I'm not supposed to walk through here. This area looks nice. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's one of the artifacts.
A relic of some kind. Probably Banuk.
And I got a trophy for it. Yay. Anyway, so how do I get... I hope I can jump without dying here. Yeah, okay. And so those corridors are essentially intended for, you know, to just save them from having to load it. And as you walk into that turn, they will slowly start loading it, and your point of view will be restricted to, you know, because there will be walls around that column. So it's like an O-shaped corridor that rejoins at both ends. And so you can only see a small slice ahead of you, and so as they load everything beside it, you're still walking through that turn, and your very controlled point of view means you don't see it loading in. And that's for like loading, you know, like coming from a building into another area, like an open area or something where you suddenly need to load a lot. So there's a lot of tricks like that where games try to like almost slightly slow you down to get the time to make it load naturally. See, where are we now? Oh, no, we're going in this. Okay, that's weird. Like the whole time it seemed to be more on the right, and I was confused and going like, wait, should be, the markers should be on the left because we're gonna be going to the left. But I guess that the path was just winding a little to the right. Okay, let's maybe. Uh-oh. Try to get past this without being attacked by anyone if we can. Someone has spotted us. Got you! That didn't work out. Oops. Come on. It's always a little difficult here because Aloy will just start you know, indiscriminately start combat with her mount. If it's the closest one. So you kind of have to...
I can get out of this.
What? Oh. There are more enemies here. Come on, run. You don't really need to go anywhere here. The general idea was not that I'm supposed to run past everyone. Oh, damn it. Who's attacking me? Oh, you are. Let's maybe use the fire arrows instead. You too? What the heck? Way too many. I think I may have aggroed some people. Aww.
This'll drop.
Let me kill this birdie before you attack me. Even got 2 people in one go. That's nice. At least the bandits carry money. It's always useful. Boom, boom, boom. What's that? Oops. Anyway, we're supposed to head up there somewhere, so let's quick save. Look at our health. Well, could stand to pick up a few more medicinal plants. Oh, and he has loot as well. Or it, actually, that wasn't one of the bandits. There was a watcher here.
These will keep.
Okay, at least a little bit of medicinal plants. We don't have blaze right now. Okay, so I guess this will have to do. Let's just remove that flag from the map again. Hi, horsey.
Snow chill itches. Eclipse.
I'm not showing any focuses in that location. Shouldn't be anything you can't handle on your own. Carry on.
Thanks. On my own, all right.
spotted something!
Whoops, I guess that was the blaze carrying guy. Okay. Health potion, thank you. I should actually use one of those. I've lost enough health that it's worth it. Resource supply box. Okay, we've got that stuff. So let's see what else we can get. Some ancient debris. Okay, we're supposed to go further up there. Let's just have a short peek at the treasure boxes we have. Oh. A lot of blaze now, I guess. Okay, we've collected them all. And now we can craft enough arrows again. Good. That's really all there is. Oh. You see those tentacle-like, I don't know, big arms?
And the shadow of a metal devil. Great.
Yeah, that is a metal devil. Or at least it was one. Really? Okay. I think this is actually where I'll call the stream a day today. I mean, I've been going for just 1.5 hours, but I don't know. I think this is a good point to stop at, actually. For now. Then I guess I'll try to do this again tomorrow. I might do some more tonight, which would be in, like, I don't know, 10-ish hours. We'll see. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope there was really nobody in chat, and it wasn't that somehow my computer just didn't show me any messages in chat, because that would have been unfortunate. And I've been trying a new setup not with the browser open, so might just not have seen it. But anyway, have a good day, and see you tomorrow. Alright, and I need to... Where is it? Yeah. I have a nice little picture for the ending of my stream. I thought I'd show that at least. So thank you for watching, and I hope it was halfway interesting. We did a few little missions, and the big one is coming up for the next stream, so stay tuned and come back then. Bye bye.